Hey Seekers, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to weekly tarot reading. I've just popped in here as usual to say hi, show my face and wish you guys a week full of love and magic. Also just to let you know, I'm getting started on the April monthly readings really soon. I was a little bit late with the March ones, sorry about that, but they will carry you through until I get the next ones out. Don't forget to hit subscribe on the way out guys, and like, share and comment on the video. I would be forever grateful. It just helps me get those messages of light and positivity out there to everybody. So guys, have a wonderful week. I will see you very, very soon. Take care and let's go to your weekly intuitive tarot reading. Hi there Scorpio, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly intuitive tarot reading from March 29th through to April the 4th. Let's take a look, Scorpio, at what just may be on the cards for you. Getting started here with the Work Your Light Oracle. We're then going to the Moonchild Tarot for a lead tarot energy. And I'll be pulling the tarot position, Scorpio, with the Rider-Waite and the Star Child Tarot Akashic. Let's get one more of these out. Okay, let's see what's on the oracles for you. I have got trust your path, Scorpio. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? And that's an important question because quite often we put limitations in the way of what we truly want to do, our heart's desires, or the calling we're feeling. It generally comes from the ego wanting to keep us safe. Like for example, we might say, oh, I'm too old to do that, I don't have enough money, I'm not in the right place. And all these kind of excuses that the ego can put up to keep us safe, to keep us where we're at. But really sometimes if we want to transition in our life, the question we should ask ourselves is, if I didn't have those obstacles in the way, if there weren't any limitations, if the conditions were perfect, what would I do? And then work backwards, right, to finding a way to making that happen. Another thing I see in this card is that there's a person who may have felt like they were a little bit in no man's land for a while, and they're getting really close to going through some kind of vortex, a portal, a gateway into a new reality. So maybe it's just one switch in your mind away from being able to see how that might be possible for you to take that journey. Maybe that's the chain you need to break here, Scorpio. Breaking the chain, ancestral patterns, healing to rewrite your future. It's amazing how just one belief, like I'm not intelligent enough, I'm not the right age, I don't have enough money to do that, whatever it may be for you, can actually stop you from moving ahead on a path that you're really wanting to. And that can change your future. So by healing that pattern, healing that belief, breaking that mental chain, you can actually rewrite the future because you're going to be taking different pathways. You're going to be making different decisions for yourself. Perception is reality, you know. It's like what we believe is possible for us will be the ceiling that we hit. Okay, Scorpio, your lead tarot energies come straight out. Ace of Pentacles, absolutely, because if this opportunity presents itself to you, Scorpio, will you be ready to take it? Will you actually be able to receive it? Will you believe that you can actually take it and achieve with it? Ace of Pentacles. So some of you might be getting a new job offer. There could be a new pathway opening up. It could be a contract, a commitment, a new home. It's Pentacles. It's our physical, tangible, stable resources. And this is generally another opportunity, right? It's a new beginning. It's an ace. It's a seed to be planted. And what I'm seeing here is that we might need to make a few mental shifts in order to actually be able to take this and plant it and nurture it and grow it and allow it to shift our path when it comes in. Otherwise, just one thought, we can just dismiss it. Oh, I could never do that. Or, you know, the excuses I've taken you through. One of those fleeting moments in the mind can have you miss out. Don't miss out, Scorpio, because of the own limitations that you might be placing on yourself. Let's see how this shakes out in the tarot, Scorpio. So we don't want this to be a missed opportunity. That could be the title here. Don't miss this opportunity, or we don't want to miss it. Energy of the recent past. energies leaving, completing, transitioning. If this is your reading, Scorpio. Hierophant, number 5 in the Major Arcana, and the Six of Cups. Interesting. Six of Cups is very much about receivership. And the Hierophant is that traditional pattern. Current or focus energy, please. 5 of Cups. As the King of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Outcome, outcome. The Tower, but the Star is at the bottom of the deck. I definitely think the Tower is that breaking down of the pattern that resides within you that we've spoken about. Let's grab the clarifiers because it's in the way of your divine wishes. The Star, here it goes again, the Tower, double towers, guys. It is time to put, actually I must point out that the Ace of Pentacles, called crystals in this deck, was at the bottom as that Tower came out. So the Tower, which I believe is that limiting belief, is standing in the way of you receiving and running with a new opportunity. Ace of Cups, yes, new beginnings, new opportunities. Don't block them, Scorpio. Three of Swords. There is a real sense of grieving for it though. There goes the Seven of Swords. For me, this is 100% the energy of self-sabotage. Okay, guys, let's jump in. I think this is kind of an interesting energy, and I really feel like a lot of us can relate to this. It's, you know, the walls that we put up in ourselves that stop us from pursuing what we really, really want to. Those walls that we put up though, guys, are often not from ourselves. They're generally the patterns that we've picked up from the traditional settings in our lives. Hierophant, right? So for example, money doesn't grow on trees, our parents may have said, and you've had an opportunity come in. Could be the perfect new home for your family that requires a bit more of a financial investment. It could be a new business that you're really wanting to do that feels on purpose for you or something like that. But that script plays in the back of your mind saying money doesn't grow on trees, we don't have enough, scarcity fear mindset, and all of a sudden we're walking away from the opportunity. We've discredited it straight away because of the chain that's holding us, the chain of the belief, you know. Maybe we have a belief that once we hit a certain age, for many people it's kind of like, you know, that over the hill kind of middle age, that we can't do certain things, we limit ourselves. Wonderful new opportunity comes in, maybe to relocate or something for work, and it's like, oh, but I couldn't do that at this age, you know. Rubbish, you know, that is just what you were saying. Those little beliefs are the swords that sever us from our dreams and sabotage them. Seven of Swords. So we really want to get those sneaky little thoughts out and pull them out by the roots as soon as we feel them, because they're not ours to carry. They've come through from society, from our parents, from their parents. They've come down the ancestral line. So the Hierophant says it's time for you to decide what your true values are and move in alignment with them. You know, like release those beliefs and generate your own. That's the Hierophant. It's awakening to your truth, your faith, and moving with it. That's your Tower moment. It's the revelation and the illusion that is shattered that makes way for the new. And it comes in, this big shattering, this big revelation is an act of love and grace from the universe to align you to your true purpose. Otherwise, you just keep putting up these blocks, block after block, tower after tower, in the way of your dreams. It's time for you to receive. Six of Cups is an energy of receivership, receiving what fulfills you, receiving what is going to make you grow. We can keep on growing. There's also a sense of like nostalgia, of like childlike nostalgia. What I'm having it mean in this reading is that when we were young and innocent, and before we were kind of tarnished by these scripts and stories and programs, we believed we could do anything. So the cards are asking you to break down those scripts and traditional thought patterns and come back to a time when anything was possible and operate from that place. Look at the lens, look through that lens at these opportunities and see what you might choose to do. Yeah. Because if we stay in the past, if we stay in that pattern, I believe that we're in the Five of Cups energy. We are just thinking about limitations, losses, you know, what we've abandoned, what we've missed out on, all these kind of things. And when we're sort of really focused on the limitation, we keep ourselves in this kind of sadness, this kind of grief, and we miss the opportunities that are coming in. I can see one cup being offered in the Six of Cups, and I can see the big cup here. So what it's really saying is it's time to release that pattern and come into a place of openness, open to receive and joy. And that is when you start attracting the Ace of Cups here. And I'm kind of feeling like with the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups here, you know, this kind of link to the three. There could have been a series of disappointments in the past that's had you think this way, that's reconfirmed or validated this sense of loss or not being able to make things happen in your life. And it's really saying that just because you had a string of things that didn't work out doesn't mean to say it's going to happen every time. So we need to move away from that in order to really be able to accept opportunities when they come in. Could have been from our relationships or just the fact that, you know, we're not where we want to be in our life at this stage. There is a sense of grieving for that and grieving over losses. But if we grieve over spilt milk, we will miss the big cup when it comes in. This is also an indicator that it's time to, you know, come into a place of self-love. This actually, breaking down these thoughts and patterns, is an act of self-love towards yourself because you are changing your energy and transforming your life through that. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. That's the two opportunities that are waiting to come in, but it's going to require a little bit of mental yoga, right? Flexibility of the mind that as you see them, otherwise they're going to just pass you by. The Tower, again, Three of Swords, the Star. So what this says to me is that if we keep this pattern up, we're just going to keep on coming around to these losses. Three of Swords, that's what I'm feeling. It is time to heal this pattern for good, right? Ancestral patterns healing, that helps you rewrite the future. So the Three of Swords says it's time to process, you know, out of, you know, processing the hurts of the past or these stories or scripts, that leaves us with a really juicy kind of formula for creation. This is a 3 for a reason. It's a very creative energy. What I love about seeing the Star here is that it's actually the major arcana that follows on from the Tower. So it really says that, you know, after we've kind of had this revelation, we've healed it, we really have this opportunity in this calm after the storm to move towards our divine wishes, to really, you know, shine bright, to be reborn. And believe that we can do anything here with that star energy. If you want to go after fame and be the big star, then go for it. There's a sense of just needing to tip it all out, you know, tip it all out, reground yourself and start over, rebalance your energy. It is a real energy of rebirth and calibration. And it's once we kind of go through this shift and rise, then, you know, really anything is possible, and moving in the direction of what you have truly wished in your heart. And you're able to access that and go deeper and take the steps towards them because you haven't just put those blocks up straight away, Scorpio. I think this is really, really exciting. Sometimes, you know, this is shadow work. These are the kind of slippery little characters that lurk in the shadow that are actually sabotaging us and holding us back, but we don't really realize it because in our mind we are doing what we think is right, doing what we think is safe and secure, but it's actually sabotaging us. And when we bring that pattern to the light, actually bring it into conscious awareness and heal it, that's when we can really achieve great things again. And that's the shadow work, right? It's actually bringing awareness to a pattern that we're running that is holding us back, but we didn't really realize it, right? It was invisible to us. And now we realize we have it. We can heal it. Yes, it may rear its head again. It's part of us. It's part of your darkness if you have this pattern. But when you're in awareness of it, when it comes in, you can have the opportunity to choose something different. And I know what I would choose, Scorpio. I'd choose to shine bright, unapologetically, and realize that in any age, in any financial circumstance, in any place, I can find a way today to take at least one step, one small step towards what I truly wish for. And because of that, I send this bold message to the universe. You can align my stars because I'm doing my part. Meet me in that. Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I am going to leave it there, and I hope that it resonated with some of you. Drop me a comment if you'd like to share. I love to read them all, guys, and interact with you all over there. Feel free to... Oh, I've already said that. I'm still in the reading. Yeah, I interact with you all over there, guys, and I really enjoy getting to know you guys and connecting with your energy. And also, I love to keep an eye on what the collective themes are, because believe it or not, even though we feel like we're journeying something, we're very much on our own and no one else has the kind of luck or the circumstances that we have. Really know that we all go through those times. The challenges might be slightly different, but these are our big karmic themes, guys. We're all on this journey called life. We're all in the school of Earth. So I will see you back here, Scorpio, for another one next week. Bye for now.